Hello. I think we're sitting on the floor today. Oh, that's not enough ice. Hang on. There we go. Straw. Take you guys down here. Here we go. We're going down here. Right here, Piper. This is where we're going. Yeah. It's a good spot to sit and talk. So let's talk about these stupid hinges for a minute. So on these cabinets, they have this weird hinge that sticks out a little here. Let me see if I can show you on this side. Look at that. Isn't that so weird? Like the cabinet, right? It's got this weird hinge. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. So what's been going on? I touched my face again. Look at that. And again, well, early. So I told you guys very early in the morning. And today, we're sitting on the floor in the kitchen because Tyler has pretty much decided to move out of his bedroom. We did not approve of this move. I'm about to evict him from the living room, and we have experience with evictions. That's never fun. We had a tenant once, so I won someday. There'll be Simon Says Farms Realty. Now, not really for Goat Snuggles. Now, Goat Snuggles is changing for next year, where it's gonna be a shortened season. Ow! Oh, that hurt, oh, that hurt. Oh, and I almost spilled my coffee. The hip still hurts real bad. Oh, that hurt. It's gonna be a shortened season because we realized after the 4th of July, it really quiets down. After Father's Day, 4th of July time, we're done by July. So April, May, and June are the only 3 months for Goat Snuggles. And currently, I almost spilled my coffee again. Currently, there's only one more goat that has to go see its boyfriend. If we do some math correctly, if they all got bred now, which is like October teens, right? In the teens somewhere, November, December, January, February, March. They're all born in the teens in March somewhere, which then gives them 2 weeks to get older. And we could, don't quote me, open the first Saturday in April. Now, if that did not happen, thank you, Piper. You're stepping on my stuff. Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute too. Not my stuff, we're not talking about my stuff. A little more, okay, yeah, so we'll continue with this topic. I'll get back to that one in a minute. If that did not happen, we still have one more. Harper's the only one we haven't seen get her date yet. If they start pushing into the first week of April having babies, we might have to push Goat Snuggles start to like the 2nd or 3rd Saturday, which we really don't want to do. The other option is to start Goat Snuggles on the 1st Saturday, but I don't think Liz can handle that amount of stress. In other words, possibly delivering babies at a Goat Snuggles. I personally can handle that because life will throw you lemons. You need to turn the lemons into lemonade. If we had a mom that was going to have babies the 1st week of April, I'd still open Goat Snuggles. That mom would stay in her own little pen. The public would not be able to go touch that mom. They'd be able to like look over and say, oh yeah, she's still pregnant, she's huge. And if she was to go into labor, the Goat Snugglers would just have to stay outside. You're in the middle of a, like Liz and this person are good. And we've got Angie and Kevin and all these people that can come, and Rob and Jenna that can come back us up. Worst case scenario, if something was to go wrong and we had to like call in the vet, we would like shut down the barn and all the Goat Snugglers would be outside with all the other animals, or we would just let them leave and give them a full refund and be like, look, come back because the poop just hit the fan. I don't know, it's too much. I think Liz is just gonna push it a week or 2 if that happens. Just, that's that. We did have a couple successful dates. I'll plop a couple of them right here.
They're dancing. Stud. 3. Possibly.
So weird.
3 in about a minute and a half. Gotta get your tail out of the way, girl. You're flagging. You gotta give her a little time there, buddy.
So that's that. Earlier, when I almost talked about my manlyhood that Piper was walking all over, I almost said bad words, but I'm gonna save the bad words for my channel. I think that's what's gonna happen. I've realized this channel is all about me telling you guys stories about what's going on around the farm or life in general stories. Maybe some pick-me-up stories, like don't beat yourself up. If you're tired, just sleep. That kind of thing. But I do hold back a lot. So I grew up in the middle of the city, all mixed. I was almost in mixed friends, but my point was black friends, white friends, Puerto Rican friends, girls that were friends, boys, all that's different. Redheads, everything, everyone. Dale, that was shout out to you, buddy. Oh my God, I wonder if he watches this. So my point is, I grew up in the city. I watched some comedy on the TV, like Andrew Dice Clay and Chris Murphy, and they use a lot of swears, a lot of bad words. I use a decent amount of bad words here and there, and I try to hold them back for you guys, because I know we do have a couple children that watch this channel, which is crazy, but we do. I might save the raw, edgy, don't hold back kind of stuff for the Aaron Simon channel, and I got one I'm working on that might go over there. That was my point, of I held back using a certain word I wanted to use and not to use it here, because I'm trying to keep this clean for this audience. I mean, let's be real, this is a clean audience. You guys are awesome. I still can't believe the Wednesday, Winnie Wednesday, total over $11,000 were raised across all the different platforms after fees. That's not after taxes. I still got to pay taxes on that because we're not a 503c. We've never claimed to be a charity. We have not done any of that yet. That is in the vision board. If you don't know what a vision board is, it's when you like to fly. You take a board, like a piece of cardboard or a board, and you write out your vision, like for 20-year vision. And there always has been a vision to start a Simon Says Farms charity or a Simon Says Farms blah, blah, blah. And it would be a 503c. It would be, you know, something completely different than what we do today, but maybe on the mental health side, maybe on the training therapy dog side. We wouldn't run it, is my point. We would be a part of it, we would be the founders, but we would literally hire in somebody to run a charity of some kind. If, again, if like we hit the lotto and there's so much money we don't know what to do with it, then we would start a charity of some kind. We've talked about it. We even visited that house. Do you guys remember that? For those of you that have been around a really long time, I'll try to put a picture of it here. We've actually visited 2 in our time, Liz and I, that we were like, oh my God. These were like mansions that fell apart, went into distress, and were being sold like pennies on the dollar. Like they should have been worth $1 million and they're selling them for $100,000 because it's so rotted, it's so bad, it's tear down type construction, but they were beautiful. I'll try to find 2 different pictures. One was in Sharon, Connecticut. It was a castle, and we wanted to convert the castle into something. It literally had room for a helicopter landing pad, and it had a like almost dining room style. It had a fireplace so big I think I was able to fit in it. Piper is barking. It's Piper, come here. Tyler's trying to sleep on the couch and he's supposed to be in his room, hence the reason I'm sitting on the floor in the kitchen making YouTube videos. Because I can't use my whole house. Come here, Piper. Stay away from him. With that note, Tyler's bed is on the way. That way him and Jace have a comfortable place to sleep and they can get out of my living room so I can work and wash dishes and do things that make noise. All right, yeah, Piper did feed her puppies. She stopped running away from them, and she does settle and lets them eat. So now there's a combination going on here of a little bit of Piper and some mush, some like pate style food. We did get word from the vet, and we're working with the dog vet, that they're allowed to go outside now. Now, it's a whole vaccine, non-vaccine thing. It's not the point of being able to go outside and not being able to go outside, but puppy pictures of them outside coming very soon. I had to move. Those are all our mugs, by the way. See, those are mug collection. A whole bunch of mugs. Jake likes to drink out of our mugs. This is our heating fuel. Our wood pellets for that guy. I think we've only used it twice so far this year. All right, what else? Quinn, hilarious. Every time we go to the store now, he wants me to take a picture of him with the toys he wants, which is so weird because he's 9 years old. Let me see if I can prop you guys here. Hang on. Aha. Look at that. So every time we go to the store, oh, well, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was that in one breath, he's like, Dad, I want a laptop. Whoa, you're 9. But that, I get it. You know, a little kid laptop. probably pick one up for like $100 at Walmart. Get them to start learning, you know, how to turn it on, how to log in, create a little code, go to Google, do some searching, put a whole bunch of parental controls on it, and start learning at 9, the keyboard layout, all that stuff. I think it's a great idea. But then on the other hand, he shows me this. Yes, Piper, we're right here. I just talked about you a little while ago. He shows me a little toy truck that's like on the truck, which is great. It says rated for like 5 to 8-year-old kids, and he wants it. He just wants a little toy truck. It's hilarious. I'd support both, but it's just funny. Now, Olivia, talk about growing up. Oh my goodness. Check out this girl painting her nails.
How are you doing?
We are staying away from the whole makeup thing and eyeliner, shadow, whatever that stuff is you put on your face, lipstick, all that stuff. We're staying away from that as long as possible. The other thing, hang on. Wait here, because she asked me about this yesterday. Because she heard that Tyler is getting a new bed and all that, she said, Dad, when do I get to paint my room? We've never painted her room. We put her in Quinn's old room. It still literally says Quinn on the wall. So we went to Lowe's and we started picking out some paint palettes, some paint colors, and she's looking through the books. I think her and Mom picked this one. It's like a market flower is the name of it. I don't know. It's like purple almost, purpley pink. I don't know. But they picked it out. Maybe two walls that color, and we put like a brown in a girl's room. They're not gonna let me do that. There's more purples and pinks. That's what's going on with her. Oh, what else? There's a lot. I actually hurt my neck sleeping, just sleeping. That's it, like that. Woke up this morning and I'm like, ow. How do you hurt yourself sleeping? Am I the only one that hurts myself sleeping? Put it in the comments below. Now, one thing, have you ever hurt yourself sleeping? And not too many details. The other thing is, I'm kind of shocked nobody has sent me a link to, oh my gosh, Aaron, in this video, this link at minute 5, whatever, you got hurt, you fell down, whatever. Because I was trying to compile a bunch of them to make a funny video, but I guess there's not that many. I cannot find the clip of me jumping over the thing to try to save the goat that was stuck, that really wasn't stuck. I don't know if we ever saved it. If somebody copied it and put it on the group page, we would have it on the group page, but I haven't been able to find it. What else? I don't know. I'll get back to you. So, Liz hasn't posted. Let's try that again. Liz hasn't posted her Facebook update on Winnie yet. Her last one was when Winnie was watching you crazy amazing villagers donate to help us take care of Winnie. Yesterday's visit went pretty well. I'm not sharing data other than the talk of her coming home has started, but it's not happening today. And today's Friday. And tomorrow it's probably not happening either. So we talked kind of about this is what has to happen for us to send her home. And Liz and I are like, okay, well, what do we need to do here? Where's she going to go? Does she go back in with the herd? Does she live on her own for like 2 weeks? Do we put her on a sand lot and remove all hay, all everything from that, which is probably what I'm going to do today, stall 4, that aisle stall, just in case they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Put her in there, remove everything. When she poops, get the poop out, like no deep litter method. I don't know. We don't know. We're actually going to consult with our amazing vets, Kara and Lindsay. The 4 of us are actually going to have a sit-down meeting. What can we do? It's been so wet. I've been actually watching YouTube videos about worms and the science and the life cycle, and mostly it's all horses, but same concept. Literally the past 40 years have been the ideal condition for worms. The dampness, the temperature's not too hot, it's not too cold, like where the New England is the perfect breeding weather. They were like in Arizona, if you can get over 100 degrees, I want to say. It was 113 degrees to be exact, or something like that. Real dry soil and hot, the worms can die off in like 2 weeks. the life cycle. You get past the 2 week, 10 days, something like that, and you can kill like 90-something% of them in your pasture if it's hot and dry for 2 weeks. We don't get that out here. I don't know the exact science, but my point is, the talk has started. Tyler's bed is on the way. And the puppies are getting so big they can't live in this cardboard box anymore, which they don't live in a cardboard box. But my point was, well, Piper would feed, and then we would feed, and then we'd have to move them so we can clean up all their bedding. They would go in the cardboard box. They don't fit in the cardboard box anymore. They have actually upgraded to a bigger pen, but that actually needs to be upgraded now because that's how big they're getting. I do hope to have Puppy Sunday again, but I'm not completely sure because we're in the middle of trying to figure out what to do to give them more room. And it's getting very close. Let's see, how old are they? 5 weeks. Next Tuesday they'll be 6. They get their vaccines very soon. It's very, very close for Liz to post these 3 puppies are available pictures. Those are coming soon. We do have a list of people. If you're interested, application is on the website somewhere. You can find it. All right, that's it. I'm going to go edit this now and then figure out what I'm going to do on this rainy Friday. I already know, but I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys later. Maybe tomorrow we'll actually get outside and see some goats or something, some animals in one of these videos. Other than Piper. Piper, come here. I'm not saying you're not worth a video, Piper. Not worth a video. No, you are definitely at the top of the list here, Piper. You are way more interesting on this channel than this fish. Yes, guys, we have a fish. We have actually a couple fish. To the point where I almost want to get another fish to go with this fish because he had to move because we had to take the tank down and then we moved him. And what do you do with a tank that has a fish in it and he's a sucker fish? He just cleans the poop from the other fish. We're talking about poop again. He cleans the, thank you, Piper. He cleans the fish from the other fish, but there are no other fish. He's all alone in this little 10-gallon tank now. So I might have to go fish shopping. Look, Piper, you got hair in my mouth. All right, that's it. Now I'm really done. See you guys again on Saturday.